Bookie in prison, it's gonna be a day here and there where, you might hit you over the head or whatever, but you're gonna profit so many days prior to that when you do get hit, you don't necessarily feel it.
What is it if a man isn't a man of his word in prison? Like a man just, he just keeps saying shit and they ain't never backing it up. He just talking.
I mean, we just label them niggas as goofies. Long as you ain't saying things to finesse people out of their shit and and not paying them back and things like that, you can say all the lies you want to. You could be like the army, that's how it is. Be all you could be with some people. They be in there telling them motherfucking war stories and shit that ain't never happened and making themselves out to be big meat, and so those type of things don't land you in trouble. You just, niggas are outcasts, you know what I'm saying? Don't want to be caught dead with you because you're a goofy and niggas will say anything. So, you know what I'm saying? Niggas look at you like a whole sucker.
Is that not like, it's like almost telling on television. Television is full of stories that ain't true. The nigga at least just go listen to a nigga tell some goofy ass war stories.
Hey, we had a couple partners in there that had some hell of a stories, and we knew that they was not true, but the stories used to be so funny. You know what I'm saying? We was bidding out for the nigga. You know what I'm saying? You do your time out for him. You had a couple funny partners, you know what I'm saying? Like a couple funny partners like that or whatever. And so nigga just bid out for him. I had a partner, Pimp Goldie. Pimp Goldie used to be he was a pimp before his time, fed time. And man, Pimp had some hell of a stories, man. I used to walk the track, man, walk the yard, man, for hours, man. You know what I'm saying? Just, because I love to play, love to check and shit anyway, so. Yeah, man. Pimp used to have a nigga side laughing and telling them stories about his hoes and shit from back in the day. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, for the most part of your time, you said you was into the gambling.
Yeah, definitely. I had a sports ticket.
The sports ticket. For you, from your memory, what was like? Whether there was the most exciting time, was it a situation where, whoever's in the playoffs or any time where you like, man, I'm about to really eat today. Or was just every day was you was eating?
Well, you look forward to eating every day. And I'll tell you why. Because, you eat at Forest City where I was at, you may have had like maybe 4, 5 tickets on the yard. The Mexicans, they might have a ticket. I think the Mexicans had their ticket called Loaded Nugget. I had my ticket, the white boys, they had a ticket. But with all that being said, it was enough money to go around for everybody. So I look forward to every day because, you got niggas in there, they trying to hit big, just like niggas in the world. So you got niggas might put 5, 10 stamps on a 6, 7 pick, and they trying to knock your ass off. But to actually cover 6 or 7 games, it's kind of hard to do, It's kind of, one of those teams might go do the unthinkable for the most part, or do the opposite of what you expect. So with that being said, a Bookie in prison, it's gonna be a day here and there where, you might hit you over the head or whatever, but you're gonna profit so many days prior to that when you do get hit, you don't necessarily feel it all that, hard or whatever because you up, already. So the Bookie, I ain't never seen a Bookie. Well, I have seen some tickets get closed down, and that's because the tickets wasn't strong enough. Yeah. Like say if a nigga hit an 8 pick on you, you got one nigga could hit an 8 pick off the compound, and if, depending on what he put on it, you might have to pay him. He might hit you for 100 books, 200 books of stamps. And
you gotta be ready to.
Yeah. You can do it one or two ways. You could either give him the books of stamps or if you ain't got the stamps, now you got to call your people, your girl, your brother, whoever, and tell them to send them the money. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. But he got to get paid one way or the other. Or you got to roll. Oof. Yeah, because you can't have no ticket and you can't cover the bits. If you can't cover the bits, then you got to roll.
like right now we in March. Does March Madness ever become a thing? Like we're like, oh,
In prison?
in prison.
Man, hell yeah, man.
Yeah,
niggas,
but say
niggas waiting on March Madness like Christmas, Valentine's Day. Man, I'm telling you, man, March Madness, right after the All-Star break for the NBA, you know what I'm saying? That's time when they go hard. And NFL from week 1. You know what I'm saying? And niggas on NFL, you know, that's the most popular you know what I'm saying, time, you know what I'm saying, in prison for sports, you know what I'm saying, the NFL. Then the Super Bowl, you know, you got niggas making spreads and shit like they own restaurants.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas in there eating. Niggas forget they locked up on Super Bowl day.
Nah, for real.
And the guards and shit, they give you a little more leniency on those type of days.
Oh, yeah, they find entertainment in it too.
Yeah, they let you stay out a little longer, make sure you catch the whole game and, you know, little shit like that or whatever. The shit they don't normally do on most days.
Being from Memphis, do you automatically back to Tennessee Titans? Just automatically? Yes?
No. I ain't never been a local nigga.
Yeah.
You know, I always been a Peyton Manning fan, you know, so wherever Peyton Manning was at, that was my favorite team. I used to fuck with the Colts. Then I went to Denver. Broncos was my team. When Peyton Manning retired, I started fucking with Aaron Rodgers. Then when he started acting old and decrepit and shit, you know what I'm saying? I quit fucking with him, and then now I'm fucking with I like Baltimore now, Baltimore Ravens. Yeah. You know, so same way NBA. Wherever LeBron go, that's where I go.
Damn, so
I'm a LeBron fan.
You might be fucked off next year then.
Yeah. We going to Cleveland. I'll be a Cleveland fan. He gonna finish in Cleveland.
He gonna finish it. That's what he need to do.
Yeah, he gonna retire. That's what he already said. He gonna retire in Cleveland.
That's what he need to do. Oh shit, bad.
Yeah.
Upon getting out, you know, of course, you know, I'm glad you're out here. You making the best of yourself. There's a stigma that goes on with inmates too, where they feel like, not saying they feel because it's really true. It's very hard to get a job, to go back to you know, normal life because they hit you. It's almost like the Scarlet Letter. That felony on them application just looks crazy.
Facts.
For you, after this last situation, getting out, and just for inmates in general, is that true to that stigma as far as, you know, especially with a black man, like once you hit prison time, you get out?
Oh yeah, it's definitely, you know, hard. You know, shit, it's hard to get somewhere to stay. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
They looking at everybody looking at you funny, like, you know, you just got out of prison, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, you got to pass a background check to get somewhere to stay. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, you know, it's crazy for job wise. You know, you down there got to know somebody, or talking about getting you a truck or something, a box truck, 18-wheeler or something. You know, and you know, you can, you know, they can find jobs or whatever, but for the most part, it's not going to be what you're looking for, or what you know, expecting, or, you know, or something that could take care of you. You know, if you are a felon, you know, or especially a violent felon. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's going to be kind of rough, and that's why. People like us that's in those type of situations, that's why a lot of us revert back to old, you know what I'm saying, our old ways.